What's going on, world? Okay, so today I just got a package in, and as promised, I wanted to show you guys. This is some Reptile that just came in, but in this order, they have a new seasonal product that I wanted to show you guys. So, about to show you guys. Okay, so this is the new seasonal Reptile, the winter seasonal blend pumpkin pie, and this is an omnivore gel diet. Okay, so this is not just for bearded dragons and turtles, but obviously it'll work for both. Soon you'll see this stocked in our online store. I'll actually make some and try feeding it to the new babies and see how they respond to it. I'll let you guys see that as well. Okay, so I got some water boiling so I can make some of this pumpkin Reptile. But in the meantime, I have some other news for you all. Some not so exciting news. I had my friend stop by, take a look at the building, and he basically told me that it's not structurally sound. So I'm gonna show you some of the things that he pointed out. Okay, so here in the ceiling, that middle truss beam there isn't supported, which is causing an arc in my ceiling. And also here, as you can see, this building is just sitting on these cinder blocks. It's not really anchored in to anything, which is causing the building to sway and bend and move. And basically, he was saying that it's possible, you know, the building could collapse or other things in a short or long period of time. So what he recommended was I get an engineer here to have a look at it and tell me what they think, you know. So we're definitely gonna get some more opinions. All right, I'm gonna try to keep you guys as cued into that process as possible. In the meantime, I have to come up with an alternative. So what I think I'm gonna end up doing now is I have a 2-car garage that's unfinished. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get it insulated, finished, and move the dragons in there for now, move my operation in there for now, until we can come up with a permanent solution for this building. But we're not giving up on this building. Even if we have to tear it down and rebuild it from the ground up, we're gonna do it, okay? So, in the meantime, in between time, I'll keep you guys posted. All right, so I got my water boiling to make my Reptile, and I'll show you guys real quick how I make the Reptile. If you wanna know how to make the Reptile, you want a detailed video on how to make the Reptile, I've done a detailed video on how to make Reptile, so I'll put a link in the description for you guys so you can check that out. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this underway. Okay, so to make your Reptile, you're gonna want, of course, Reptile. All right, a container to make it in, something to mix it with. In this case, I'm using a plastic fork, but a whisk will work much better. And then your boiling water. You want to use 1 part Reptile to 2 parts water, roughly, or 1 part Reptile to 1.5. Okay. In this case, I'm not really going to measure. I make this all the time, so I'm just going to do this quickly. But like I said, if you want to see how to make it, I have done a detailed video on how to make Reptile. Okay, so see that? Okay, and I'm just gonna pour double the amount of water, which will be roughly all my water. There we go. And then start stirring it up. It smells good. Reminds me of like pumpkin baby food. You want to mix it up good. Get all that powder that might be at the bottom. Get that mixed in. And it's a lot simpler when you measure it out as far as, you know, knowing what your consistency will be. But like I said, just making it real quick. Not really tripping. All right, I think I just about got all the powder off the sides and the corners and at the bottom. You know, like I said, I'm not expecting it to be perfect. It'll get the job done. Then I just like to smooth it out, give it like a nice little smooth top, or as smooth as I can get it, even top at least. Scrape that stuff off the sides, right on down into the mix. So in this case, I could have used a little more water, but this will do. It'll dry fine. Gonna go ahead and let that set. And then I'll get back with you guys and show you how they respond. All right, so it's been a couple hours. I took a nap. And you see we're ready to go. All right. So I'm gonna cut these pieces really, really small because, as you know, I just have really little babies. And I'm not even sure if they're going to take it because they've never been introduced to it. So let's see how they respond. But first, let's cut it up. I like to come around the edges and get it off the edges first. Yeah, no, wow, like that. Okay. And I'm not gonna cut it all up because clearly I don't have enough dragons to eat it all at one time. Just gonna cut up a nice amount of it. And again, cutting it up small so that it'll be easy for them to eat. All right, so in pieces. Just want to make sure they're all broken up so that it's easy to grab with the tongs. Okay. And for my babies, really, the pieces can be even smaller than this, honestly, but this is good. All right, so that's what we got. Now let's go see how they like it. So here's the Hypertrans Wiblet we just got in. See how it responds to this pumpkin pie. Look at that, right out of my hand. Alright, so it looks like he doesn't want any more of it. But that's cool. At least we got him to try it. That's good. As you can see, this guy's feeling feisty. Hey, little man. You feeling feisty? Yeah? You're so scary. You're just such a scary dragon. Now this might actually be the perfect time to get him to try it because he has his mouth wide open. So, you know, he might just come and bite at it. Or that. Alright, so here they are. Now, if you have hatchlings that are this size, what I'd recommend doing is taking your Apeshi, chopping it up real small, putting it in the bowl with something that is bright, like maybe some diced sweet bell peppers or some greens maybe. Maybe put a few little baby supers in there just to get them interested in trying it. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. At the moment, I'm not able to locate my tongs, so I'm doing this with hand. It generally doesn't get as good as a response on the first time because they're already, you know, still flighty. All right. Okay, well, got a little feeding response to it. I definitely think if I left some in here, they'd get around to it. Okay, and that's what we're going to do actually. We're going to leave some in here and see if they mess with it. Okay, so I got a little amount in here. This is just a plastic top. I'll just sit those in here and I'm going to leave them for them. I got to go, so when I come back, we have 6 pieces. If we have less, or they look touched, you know, we know they were messing around with it. So just giving them an introduction to it. They'll come around, and of course it'll be a lot easier with tongs. I'm gonna get my tongs when I come back and try again.